Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another awesome 1/6 scale statue.
Yes.
This time it is
Yoda.
Yoda!
Very
Woohoo!
cool.
We are big fans of Yoda.
Yeah.
Of course, he is a well-beloved character in the Star Wars world.
Yes.
Should I say? We want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select.
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. So this is really cool. I can hardly wait to see what he looks like out of the box. But it looks like he is standing on like one of the limbs.
Yeah,
it
like
kind of looks like like a branch that's that's what a log is. A branch that's fallen down. Yeah. He looks really cool. And is this is kind of like the ground or the swamp rock? Let's go ahead and turn it around. It does say 1/6 scale statue.
So
and then there you can see it.
And then the close up of the face.
Wow, very cool. And yeah, I remember his little staff stick too, because when I had the action figure, which is probably the only Star Wars action figure I owned, had the little crook right there. So very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get Yoda out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Yoda
out of the box. Wow, he looks so awesome.
He does look good.
So we're gonna go ahead and show off the collector card.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention before, but you can see the...
Oh, sorry.
You can see the Gentle Giant logo on the collector card. So this is part of the, like a lot of the high-end Diamond Select Star Wars things that we do. It's in conjunction with Gentle Giant Limited.
Awesome. All right, and then the back is your certificate of authenticity, and it is number 891 out of 1,000.
Yeah,
wow, only 1,000 of these made.
Yeah,
that's a pretty low number. So pretty cool. All right.
I know I was actually surprised. I know we've talked about that before, but the resin statues being having a good weight to, but kind of pick him up.
Whoa,
he
really does.
Like heavy compared to his size. So
yes, that's true. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he is. He's definitely got some heft to him. He feels heavy as if he's this. Like I don't know if you can see my hand, unless like he's like one of the taller statues. He's like, oh, I pack a lot of heft into there. All right, so that's really cool. I could see that this is like shiny. I don't know if you'd be able to see that. The way I looked to see if it was blue, because it almost looked like it was blue. There you go. You can see the shine on it now. That's really cool.
Got some swamp water.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to zoom in so we can... This is the best way I feel like to get a good... Whoa, super zoom. Yoda face. Yoda coming at you.
Too close you are.
So he's holding his little staff or his little crook cane stick. Yeah. And he's got a very nice little Yoda expression on his face. Just kind of like he's thinking.
He's got that like, oh, Luke, he's never going to get it.
Yeah, I'm so wise and he is so not. And then he's got his little hands wrapped around there and his little ears. So let's I guess let's pan down first so you can see his cane goes all the way down and stops right there. He's got the robes with the different folds all in there, and look at his feet. Very cool. And got his little nails, and almost like he's gripped onto this log. It's like it's almost like a root that's coming up out of the ground. And it's got really, really cool texture on there and folds. Like a unique kind of tree.
Yeah, definitely.
To this planet. And then it has some like dirt and rock and moss type here. And that definitely looks like there's some water. Like this is over some water. So that's really cool. Let's go ahead and turn it just a little bit. Okay, and as we turn this way, we get more of a side profile. And we can see his arm coming up. He does have a little bit of a black, almost like a bracelet going around there. And then if you can see a little bit of the fern. And if we keep going, we can see how the branch wraps around and ends right there.
If you look real close, you can see Frank Oz's hand down there operating Yoda. No,
yeah, super duper close. So it's got some real cool, like, little fern plants here, and I like the colors on them. And then we have a little bit of his hair, of course, in the back, all sculpted. And then I love how they do this, where the like the deeper little folds have the darker, and then they have the white. It just really adds to it. Okay, and then keep going. We have the back. It's like a tree stump, like a hollowed out log, and it's got like the lighter color brown here and the darker there with another fern thing. Some more moss around the back and detailing, and you can see how the branch is holding him up through there. And I like how there's like a space between there.
Yeah.
So okay, and you can see the back of his head and all the little folds in the back of his robe. And then you can see the folds in the side of that. And he's coming back around. He also has another like thing tied on this wrist as well. So I never really noticed that before, but wow, he looks like he stepped right out of the movie.
Yeah, this is a really cool.
Waiting for him to say something to me.
I've always been a fan of Yoda ever since he was introduced. So I was really excited to see when Diamond Select put this one out, and it looks really great.
Yes, and he's going to look great next to his buddy Grogu.
Yes.
All right, so there's one last look at
the Yoda Milestone statue.
And we want to say another great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending this to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.